Hey Bob, what's up? How's it going? All right, welcome to Thursday, Throwing Thursday. Super exciting, right, Eppie? Yeah, super exciting. Another studio check. We've added another camera. I now have, I have another monitor too, so it's going to take me a while to figure out how to move these things around. So I have a GoPro. It's going to allow us to do the whole thing, right, Eppie? Yeah. I know, right? And then I have the webcam, and I have the ZV-E1. So Skylar digging the music, right? He knows taste. Canadian McNabs. Is that Penny? I don't. Someone, oh, you know what? I might. Jonathan might have shot some, but we didn't get together on all of the transferring of files and whatnot. I might have that. La was completely amazing. She saved my bacon. I spent like 40 seconds from throwing zone number 1. And I thought it was because we missed, and it wasn't. I just threw shitty. And she caught them all in the out of zone, right? And so that out of zone catch didn't hurt us in the tiebreaker. We wound up beating Steve and Jackson on a tiebreaker. It was pretty cool, actually. But yeah, she was amazing. She caught everything. What do we got here? So Ace of Hogan has a quick question. Throw it out there, Ace of Hogan. Bob, we're hooked up tomorrow morning at 10. You're coming by for a jam with Skylar, right? So growth plate question. 42-pound border collie, 18 months. 18 months, you know, you can, whatchamacallit before that, you could x-ray before that, but you might as well just wait till 18 months to do like heavy work. You should be doing flat work and moving the dog around and maybe doing some collection work. You know, we'll hit on some of that stuff here. We do some stuff onto the climb table in one of the sessions where we're training dogs again. Remind me, and I'll do localized collection and localized landing. It's pretty cool trick. And it's a way that you can get some exercise for leaping with a dog without the danger of the any growth plate stuff or anything like that. Yeah. You know, the flips are actually a really, so I don't particularly mind flipping a dog before they're 18 months myself personally. My dogs, if they're the right kind of dog. Eppie was, he was well put together as an athlete, and a well put together athlete, you know, they're, all puppies are not always all put together. They go through stages where they're gawky and gangly and they can't walk right. Skyla jacked up 3 inches in the rear end in like a weekend. So at those points in time, I don't even play Frisbee at all. But if I have a nice polished little athlete, I will exercise little tiny baby flips and whatnot just to get them experience with like looking over there and jumping kind of that way and whatnot. For people who don't have a lot of experience, I would not recommend that at all. It's really hard to know what's safe and what's not safe. The thing that I wanted to get to, though, Bob, is that the flip is actually one of the things that is kind of potentially dangerous from a repetitive stress standpoint. And Bob, you're totally going to get this. It's super easy for the dog and handler and team, especially a well-polished handler, right? To completely execute the flip in exactly the same manner every time, right? And if that happens, we can wind up with the type of precision that puts the whole skill within an inch or two of start of takeoff and landing, right? It can be very, very close. And also a degree or two in terms of the arms or the front legs and the rear legs and how they're landing and whatnot. It's kind of like the more competitive a gymnast gets, the more at risk they are of repetitive stress injuries because they're so precise and they do it exactly the same way. One of the great saving graces and cushions we have in our game of Frisbee in terms of safety is the fact that it's really kind of hard to get these skills so tight that they're perfect, right? That they happen exactly the same. The wind, 5-10 yards, you're going to have 3-4 feet of differential, 3-4 yards of differential, right? Which is going to spread any kind of repetitive stress around and avoid chronic injury. Again, though, the flip is the one skill that it is possible to really stroke that exact same thing over and over again and wind up with repetitive stress injury. So I just wanted to mention that, Bob, and I'm not picking on you or anything, just mentioning that because I do think it is a good thing to know. And you're right on top of it with your skills, right? You know that the more competitive the gymnast is, the more likely that gymnast is to have repetitive stress injury in whatever their failing technique was. Mine would be my wide shoulders and my X-Man attitude. I didn't do tumbling in my Frisbee routines because my legs often were apart and that would be ugly and I couldn't. As a cheerleader, whenever we see someone like in a fitness contest or whatever, they tumble, we fucking totally made fun of them because they sucked, right? They weren't good at it. And I was quite good at it, but I aesthetically unpleasing, and I didn't want the cheerleaders and the other gymnasts to be like, oh God, look at that guy, what a tool. He can't do that shit at all. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, super important. If your dog is going through a gangly development stage or your dog is generally clumsy, don't fucking play Frisbee, man. Don't play Frisbee. There's no reason to do it. Right? You can do, I mean, like, don't vault and don't do flips, and you can throw toss and fetch. You can exercise flat work. You can do bite work. The real keys for a Frisbee dog is stability, repeated entry to the field, chilling out while you're throwing, hotel stays, loading and unloading from the car, loading and unloading into the hotel. All of that stuff, wear and tear. And while your dog is a puppy, if you knock that shit out, they're pretty okay with it by the time you get on the road and you're ready to be competitive. So, all right, it's so funny. Okay, so throwing. Anyone want to hit on anything in terms of throwing? What do we got? If anybody has any requests. Otherwise, I think I'm probably just going to do some Diskwando shit. And you know what? I'll do some Diskwando shit. It's really cool. Oh, Danny and Houdini. Yeah, that's awesome. I want to show you guys my little setup here. Hopefully I can do it. Here. Eventually, I'll have a much better setup. You can't see it, but that's your guys' chat, so I can see it from way out there. Here's the studio here, right? And up there is the chat. It's really huge, so even old man eyes can see it. Bo, you bastard, calling me an old man. What the hell's up with that? All right, we are in Missouri. Air bounce. I'll go through an air bounce. Totally go through an air bounce. So that would be unfair to not do that. If you guys want to grab some discs and you have a place to throw, that's cool. You can always throw like a blanket or something up over something or in a hallway if you can figure out how to do it. Works really well. All right, Eppie, you're gonna do a whole bunch of nothing. You're gonna do nothing. I don't know why you're getting so excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and break out my net. I friggin' love my net. I have a net from Amazon as well. I got a 20 foot by 12 foot net, or a 30 foot by 12 foot net. And that 30 foot by 12 foot net was, it was like $50, and it's super awesome. You can just string it across. I'm probably gonna put it up in here eventually, because I can like put it on that post and string it all the way across here, and we can rip distance and never have to worry about missing anything. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, the chat screen is super, super cool. Hang on, I'm gonna actually take a picture of it while we're live streaming. And I could actually bring this in as a camera. This is normally the whatchamacallit cam, the busted cam. And I can use it, but I'm just not quite prepared for it, right? Just not quite prepared for it. So let me see here. I'll show you what it looks like. It's pretty sweet. So here we go, and I'll share my screen real quick. Oh gosh, such a pain in the ass. So I have this new, I don't know where my, oh, it's all the way over there. There it is. All right, sorry, it took me so long. So that's my studio setup. It's pretty sweet. So here's your chat stuff, right? Ace of Hogan, you're prolific chatter. I just set that up. I have some lights, have my second monitor there. Oh, let's do this. So you can see that now. I have my second monitor there. Let's see. Yeah, the Stream Deck's gonna go up. The GoPro's sitting right here. It's pretty sweet. Better lights coming sometime soon. Blah blah blah. All right, now let me figure out how the hell to get back here. So funny. All right, so I'm gonna warm up with just some simple stance shifting forms, right? Where should you go, Eppie? Where should you go? Here, get up there. Over here, get up there. Yeah, lie down. All right, so stance shifting form, super important. It's a flat work skill, but excuse me, dude. Dude, go. Up. Lie down, chill. This is not Eppie time. I'm sorry, dude. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, so it's about flat work, but it's also about throwing. There's this, we were talking about this in class the other day. You know, you're getting ready to throw, and the dog is moving, or you have a difficult throw. Let's say I'm doing a flamingo throw, right? I'm doing, my headset's gonna fall off, probably. Doing a flamingo throw, right? Try and keep my headset on. It's one thing to do the flamingo throw. It's quite another to do it while the dog is running and the pressure's coming and all that, right? And, you know, just getting prepared for it can be difficult. So the more prepared, the more automagic everything is that we do, the easier it is to execute that flamingo throw. If we take away grabbing the disc, loading the disc, being in position for the dog, right? Grabbing the disc, loading the disc, being in position for the dog, then it quite literally is just throwing it's reading the dog and delivering the disc. If, you know, we make the throw, we watch the dog come running in, we go, oh shit, and then we, you know, try and get the disc loaded, and then we try and get in position, and then we try and read the dog's line, and then we try, you're buried, right? You're completely buried. So what we want to have happen is we want movement and loading to happen like reflexively, right? So I'm going to do a low-high toss, and I'm going to load and switch stances before it hits the ground. right? Whoops, I missed that one. Right? So this stance here is gonna pull the dog in this direction or push the dog in that direction. This stance here is gonna pull the dog in this direction or push the dog in that direction, right? And that's standard. That's fact of dog stuff, guys. That is how dogs move with humans, right? You have to actually unteach that or reinforce otherwise. So I'm shifting neutrally first, right? Boom, neutral, neutral. Pull, pull. This is gonna pull with pressure. I'm gonna push, push, right? And that's gonna push with pressure. It's also how I'm gonna throw a flip and I'm gonna move and get in front of the dog. So what's happening with this? I'm gonna do one more of these and then and then we're gonna go right into that air bounce, right? What's happening with this is that I'm reflexively moving, right? I'm reflexively moving, I'm reflexively loading. I mentioned that I wanna switch stances and load before it hits the ground, right? That's what you wanna be shooting for. For those of us who are a little more experienced, those of us who consider ourselves pros, you should be loading and posing before the disc passes your pose, right? So boom, right? I'm loaded, switched, and posed before it passes my pose. So this means if my dog is gonna catch this, let's say he's doing a gainer flip, he's standing right there, he's gonna fly towards me a little bit, right? And I'm gonna back up and get out of the way. So by the time he even catches it, I'm loaded and ready and posed for the next throw. And I've stopped him from going in this direction. Or I've told him we're gonna go in that direction. And I'm gonna do another pulling stance shift, boom, and I'm gonna load and pose, move, load, pose before it passes my disc. Now I'll push, right, and push. Man, I can't tell you how important that piece of the throwing puzzle is. Being prepared, being wired to move. Super, super awesome. All right, so what's up, Amber? How are you? Ooh, yeah, I can totally do that, Alicia. Let's do that right now for now. Let's do that right now. So where are we at? And if you guys, somebody type 0 real fast. Everybody who hears this, type 0 real fast. 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,000. You guys aren't very fast. There we go. So 8, 9, 10 seconds. Okay, so rut and flip. Eppie, come on. Oh, you're a bad dog, Eppie. So the rut and flip. Rut and flip is a backwards through, right? It's a backwards through and flip. So ready? Rut and flip. All right. And I recommend doing it with takes like when training and early, or when you're trying to figure out where and when that throw is, as Alicia has mentioned above, right? Hopefully you guys can read that. So I'm going to do a couple more and just kind of get a feel for it, and then I'm going to go ahead and try and lay it out for. He's totally epic. I'm going to try and lay it out for Alicia here. So rut and flip. Yes, good man. So it's about right here. God, he's fat, guys. He's super fat. It's so sad. It's about right here, right? And what I'm doing here, Alicia, with this take, yes, is I'm trying to figure out when that throw needs to be there. Rut and flip. Yes, good man. So it's rut and flip, right? Something like that. What I want to do is I want to have the disc apex at that spot and that moment, right? And so that's why I was talking to you in class about trying to time that, yeah? Trying to get a sense of the timing, get a sense of the rhythm, right? Come here, Eppie, right here. Mine. Yes, good man. So I'm going to do one more with the take, just to try and get a sense of it. And then, if you guys will, like bookmark where my hand is behind, what's behind my hand, what's behind the disc. And let's see how close I am with the placement of the target, right? Rut and flip. Yes, good man. Awesome. Whoa. All right. So all I'm going to do, Alicia, is I'm going to make a tiny little toss like that, and I'm going to try and hit it right there. Right? Rut and flip. Oh, good man. I was a little early. Aus. Rut and flip. Good man. Ready? Aus. Rut and flip. Boom. Good man. And I think it's a little different in terms of timing in here. I don't think you can be quite as aggressive in terms of turning. So that all of those felt a little weird. So what I would do, aus, yes, rut and flip. Yes, good man. You can see how much more natural that was. Ready? Rut and flip. Yes, good man. All right, let me try her now. Ready? Aus. Rut and flip. There it is. Yep. Mackay. Aus. Catch. What? Oh, you missed it. You missed it. Get over here. Get over here. Scoot. Wait right there. Yo. Off. Good. Through. Fine. Go. Go. You gotta go. Hey, hey, hey. That's mine. That's mine. Awesome. Go do dog stuff. Oh. All right. So, Alicia, hopefully that helps. It's pretty much straight vertical. It's right where the take is. Wow. Let's do, yeah. Hang on. You should be able to see right over my shoulder this time. I'll show you with the take. Rut and flip. Right? Did that work? Or was I in the way? Type 0 if it worked. Ready? Oh, rut and flip. Good. I want to get it right down the line though. This is where it is. Let's hope the camera gets it. Rut and flip. Good. Right, little tiny angle. Right in front of my chest. Get a feel for that rhythm, get a feel for that rhythm, right there. And I like to bring it up from real low, boom. And that makes it a super tiny toss, but it looks like a big toss, right? All right, hopefully that's helpful. Any other questions on that? So if the dog goes for the disc on the ground, you want to move real slow for it, right? The big mistake people make is that Eppie, aus, yes. Ready? Aus. Yes. Wait. Wait. They do this real slow, and then they go like this. And they grab it, right? Aus. Let me see if I can like set up this. Yes. So they go real slow. Aus. Yes. You go real slow, right? This probably looks familiar, yeah? Eppie doesn't do this shit. Come on, Epp. Aus. Wait. So I go real slow, right? And everything's good, and then I snatch it up, and it's like, oh, shit. And the dog thinks it's a race. So what you want to do is you want to reach down super slow and grab the disc, and even if he hits it, just keep going. If he hits it and takes it from you, right, if he hits it and takes it, let him take it. And then go for the other one that's on the ground, super slow. So here, Eppie is doing this little chompy thing, right? I have no load on the disc. And so that game is fucking dumb. And some people would be really concerned that he's chewing on it. I'm not, because that just is completely worthless, right? That whole situation, that whole thing he did there is completely worthless. What's important is that I contrast that bullshit with yes, eye contact, yes, good man, aus. Yes, through, yes, yes, aus, Mackay, catch, yes, aus, rut, through, go. Oh, that dude's a badass, aus, wait right there, oh, right over here, ready, wait right there, Right, a little closer. We'll hit the ceiling, Eppie. We will hit the ceiling there. You ready? Rebound, dog catch. Good man. Awesome. Great work. Whoa, that guy. All right. So, let's see. Yeah, right? Isn't this cool, Amber? Ben, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, so what you want to do, make sure you pick up the disc super slow, Ace of Hogan, pick them up slow, and then make sure that the rest of your shit is nice and clean. Mine, I have no load on the disc, right? And I could pressure him right now and yell at him to get him to spit it out, like I do in a contest, right? Because I'm a dumbass and I don't fucking do my work like I should. You know, that dude will always work, but because I dude him all the time at like contests and, you know, stuff like that, it never really smooths itself out. I need to, here we are. That's what we're doing right now, so. Ooh, big screen TV. Yeah, I hooked up the Roku in here so I can watch Pawsitive Vybe in here. All right, so Eppie, up. First thing I'm gonna dude, don't make me crate you. Lie down, be good. Just down, chill. So I'm gonna do 4 hands form real quick. So I'm gonna throw backhand, sidearm, push, overhand wrist flip. It's another disc kwando form. And what I'm doing here, again, I'm loading. I'm loading with the correct grip. So for the overhand wrist flip, I'm gonna load here for the grip. For the sidearm, I'm gonna load upside down as well for the sidearm. For the push throw, I'm gonna load upside down, push. And for the backhand, I'm gonna load right to my backhand position, right? And that's how we wanna roll, that's how we wanna do this. And the idea here is that I make the throw, I load and pose, and I'm ready. Now I'm just waiting for my dog. Gosh, that dog is so slow all of a sudden, right? Watch this. Chill, don't do anything. Boom, I make the backhand a 2. I switch, I load. Dog just caught it. Now he's turning, right? I'll go to 1, over there. I'll switch, I'll load. Here's my push throw. I got all the time in the world now, right? Make the throw to 2, boom, switch. To the overhand wrist flip, dog catches, turns, pow, to 1. And go to the backhand to 2, go overhand wrist flip to 1, right? And that's the 4 hands form. I'm gonna do one more of those with flow. I can focus on my placement. I can focus on loading. I can focus on like my grip. I can focus on the flight trajectory of the disc. You should pick 1 or 2 things to focus on. Focusing on all of it the whole time is not going to be helpful. Not at all. See how this camera works here. Dude. Yeah, I should say so. So funny. Can you guys see him? Did you see him run back over there? All right, so here we go. Oh, dude, come on. I'm gonna do this for flow. Lie down. Dude. What a dick. Excuse me, thank you. 2, no reward markers. No reward markers. Am I on camera? No, I'm not even on camera there. Hang on. Eppie is, though. We got Eppie in great shape watching him burn me. How about you look like a total hypocrite on, excuse me, in and in. Boom pow, right? We talk about that a lot in class. that kind of boom pow response to a dog being a dumbass like that. He's only doing that because I'm on camera, right? He is totally only doing that because I'm on camera. So here we go. 4 hands form for flow. Boom, pow, switch, boom, switch. I'm setting my line. I'm setting my line, setting my line, and I'm setting my line, right? Notice that I didn't go boom, pow, 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 pow. That's not the point. Oh, Eppie, you're gonna love those cookies. It's not the point. The point is to go boom, load, pose, chill. Declare your intent to throw over here. Hang out, let the dog look in and see you here, ready to roll. Boom, make the throw over there. Switch, load, chill. Boom. And what happens is you learn to make the throw, get your shit together, declare what direction we're gonna go, and chill. And now you're ahead of the dog and rushing the dog. All right, so air bounce. Just real quick, the whole thing comes from, it's a regular backhand grip. You set it on your shoulder. The whole throw is about that coming off of your shoulder, beautiful and clean. Did you notice it didn't wobble or anything? It just came off beautiful and clean, right? That's the throw. That's the critical skill, okay? That unfurling. Don't do anything apart from that until it comes out of your hand like the ones that I threw here. It also makes for a very pretty throw. I did not know this at the time, but Melissa Heater did a sequence of those. I don't remember if it was right and left-handed. I thought they were kind of staker throws, so a staker is that, right? But they weren't. They were the air bounce with no bounce. So once you have this going nice and smooth, what you want to do is put your throwing hand towards the, throwing hand towards the target, 90 degrees to the target, right? So I'm facing like down the throwing line, and that's the sweet spot or downfield. And you step down the throwing line and then pull with that beautiful, smooth pull, yeah? All right, I'm gonna go for 2, no look, you ready? I'm gonna step down the line, pull, almost, right? Once you're stepping down the line with that beautiful pull, all you're gonna do is fall into a lunge. And as soon as you fall into that lunge, your body drops down from here to here as you're pulling through. Turn your thumb down at the finish, and there it is. There's a couple of videos on PVybe for that. So I will take any discrete questions on that if anybody has any. Oh my gosh, man, my shoulders are just toast, guys. This is rough. All right, Eppie, come on, handsome. You gonna be good? You gonna be good? Oh, we gotta put the bolts in, Eppie. You could just break out at any time. You could, if you were more savage, you would just break out at any time. All right. Hey, Epp. He's cleaning up all the cookies I threw down there. Eppie, come on, handsome. Can't reach it. See if he'll come off the cookies for I can't reach it. Epp, can't reach it. Nope, he won't come off the cookies for I can't reach it. Yeah, I only threw handfuls everywhere. And I could yell at him and make him try and come off them and get up there and lie down and shit. But what would that do, right? It would make him think I'm a dick, and it would probably I'd fight it the whole night. I'd fight it the whole night. Let's see. All right, see you, Bob. Oh, for the air bounce, it's just a backhand throw. I have a little bit of a fan grip going on, right? So the further you throw, toss and fetch, Berkeley power grip, 3 fingers, right under the thumb, right? The thumb and the, is that better? The thumb and the knuckle. The thumb and the knuckle there, right on top of each other. That means I have the wing, yeah? It means I have the wing. And when I have the wing, I'm able to rip it really far. With the air bounce and with shorter throws, I want to have more of a fan grip. So I want to have the disc, right? That's what happens when you have a fan grip. The further you fan these out, the more of the disc you hold. The tighter this gets around the rim, like a Berkeley power grip, super tight, compact. You've even seen 2 fingers with a light disc like this, right? Tight and compact, now you have the wing. And you are ripping, see that? Fingers, yeah? You're ripping just the wing. It hurt too, right? So from here, bang, I'm ripping the wing. When I hold here in a fan grip, I'm throwing the disc. Even if I throw it hard, it comes out at a different pace and speed, right? The wing is in effect when I hold the disc with a fan grip. So hopefully that's helpful. You want to use a fan grip, probably a pretty wide one on the air bounce. The air bounce is also, let's talk about mung. Anybody know what mung is? Yeah, we'll do more disquando. We'll do more disquando. I don't want to shoot it all out right now. I already did like 2 of the 3 Holy Grail disquando forms. The stance shifting form, boom, 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 right? And the 4 hands form. Once you have those like reflexive and you're awesome at them, man, everything, ask Alicia, everything is so easy. Go ahead, Ace of Hogan, we'll hit it. Let's see, so anyone, mung. Mung is the angle of attack of the disc in relation to where it's going, right? So this is like positive mung, and this would be negative mung, right? So with an air bounce, you're swinging through and you have, hang on, check this out. Listen. Can you hear it? Yeah? Type 0 if you can hear it. And so I can tell which ones are going to bounce, right? So I'm going to throw down the line here through with mung. And what's going to happen is the disc is going to stall out. It's going to stall out and it's going to try and hover. Yeah? So, right? Let me see if I can get one flat. Right? And that's a traditional, like, backhand air bounce. Pushing down through with mung, and it sets it up. I like over the shoulder because you notice that most of those highs are out. They curve to the left. It's hard to get a lot of mustard or Z's, a lot of spin, and a lot of direction towards the target with that kind of just regular backhand. But it does demonstrate that mung thing, and I'll go ahead and switch cameras and show you from another angle. So you can see that all the way through the disc is here, and it starts out real low, goes down a little further, and then winds up chest high. Yeah, so that's Hmong. Ooh, I got one. Target practice. Hyzer and Hyzer straight. So last one, and then we'll talk about something else. So backhands go to the right. Side arms, overhand wrist flips, go to the left, right? And that's because the disc spins to the right. If that's the case, in order for us to pull it, we have to finish towards the right, right? And so I'm going to hit the 2 with the backhand, and then I'm going to hit the 1 with the sidearm, right? And then I'm going to hit the 2, which is a clockwise throw with the, I'm going to hit the 2 with a clockwise push throw. You can see that it's spinning clockwise. Boom, right? And I'm going to hit the 1 with the overhand wrist flip, right? And then I'm going to hit the 2, boom. And I'm going to hit the 1 with the sidearm. Oh, all right. So each of those, I don't know if you noticed, they were all hyzer, right? They were all curving on the hyzer line. I'm not going to explain that. We'll talk about hyzer. I could spend a shit ton of time, waste a lot of time confusing you with that. It's a curve in the opposite direction of the spin. So it's going to curve left. It's going to spin right, curve left. Right? That's hyzer. I'll go to the 1. I'll go to the 3. I'll go to the 2. Go to the 1. Go to the 3. All of those hyzer. Gosh, Eppie, my arm hurts. So for those of you guys who don't know, my right-handed Frisbee days may be numbered. My shoulders are toast. So you have hyzer. All of those were hyzer, and I'm just going to throw backhand this time. And then anhyzer. Curves in the same direction as the spin. So this spins in this direction. The curve is going to go that direction. An anhyzer is a roller, right? An anhyzer is a roller. Hyzer is a skip. Pick a number, 1, 2, 3, hustle. Somebody. First one, go, 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 1, 2, 3. Come on. Go, go, go. 2, all right. I'm going to skip it to the 2. Oh, one more try. Oh, come on. Oh. So really pretty tough to do at this distance, but super fun. All right. So the anhyzer line is a roll. The hyzer line is a skip. All right. So we have skip is the hyzer, roll is the anhyzer. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Annie to 2. We go Annie to 1, Annie to 3, to 2, to 1, to 3, right? It's an anhyzer shot. It's curving in the direction that it's spinning. So being able to do hyzer and anhyzer on demand with all of the throws means that you can, on demand, adjust your throw and make it straight on demand. So if you've ever been on the throwing line and you're throwing real shitty and you're trying to fix it and weren't able to fix it, this is what you need to be able to do in order to fix it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to alternate I'm going to go 1, then 2, then 3, 1, then 2, then 3. I'm going to throw hyzer, anhyzer to 2, straight to 3. Hyzer to 1, anhyzer to 2, straight to 3. Right? Here we go. Hyzer to 1, anhyzer to 2. Watch out. Straight to 3. Hyzer to 1, anhy to 2. Come on, Ron. Straight to 3. Right? And that hyzer, anhyzer, straight in a sequence on demand, essentially having to follow the pattern. Do it this way, do it that way, do it proper. Do it this way, do it that way, do it proper. It really gives you an excellent experience with, you wanna do this, then that. You wanna go hyzer, then anhyzer, especially if you can't do one of them. Doesn't help you if you can't do hyzer to throw 30 and fuck it up 29 times and then finally get one and go, wow, that's amazing, right? It doesn't help. What you want to do is you want to get, I'm always throwing anhyzer. Okay. So how about you throw it super hyzer, right? And then you throw one anhyzer on purpose. And then you throw it not so super hyzer. And then you throw anhyzer on purpose, and then you throw a little bit of hyzer. And now all of a sudden, 50% of your throws kick ass. And you're good at this, right? And that's super helpful for learning how to throw. All of this shit it's a friggin' magic trick. Here, I'll show you. I will totally show you. So, anybody, if you guys have watched, if you guys know Street Fighter 2, if you know what a Hadouken is, choose Ken or Ryu. Right? Anyone know what a Hadouken is? So everything, see you, Ben. I will grip on overhand wrist flip, right? Grip. So I hold, I catch high, I turn it outside, I put my finger on the rim, right? If I'm throwing super far, I probably get a little closer to the rim here. Again, I wanna hold the rim. I'm gonna hold the rim between my thumb and that finger, right? And everything else is gonna attach there. And so these 2 points are where I'm connected. Everything else is just extra resistance. I'm going to let them all go at once when it happens. If you want to throw it far, and I'll tear my shoulder off. So I've thrown this 95 yards, right? Several times. High 80s in good wind condition. Those days are over. I do not have the shoulders to do that. But what you want to do is you want to throw from below your shoulder, right? You want to throw from below your shoulder, right? So it's going to be a hyzer shot, lots of hyzer. If you're throwing it, if you're ripping it like 60 as hard as you can, you're going to release it with more hyzer than that, right? Much more hyzer than that. You'll release it there, right? With like 70, 80 degree hyzer. And then there's this neat little thing about it. If you're a baseball player, are you a baseball player? If you are, if you have overhand ball sports, right? It's not a really long stroke. It's not from back here and ripping all the way through. It really works around itself. So I get everything going. I don't even know how to explain it. I get everything going, right? And then I have this little tiny hit. Pop. It's like a two-part whip. It's like a whip that's a normal whip, and that's going. And then there's a shorter more aggressive whip on the end that only gets activated when the first whip is cracking. Hopefully that makes sense. It's kind of silly. But it isn't a big, long throw. And it is vertical, and it's below the shoulder, right? And from here, you can go right from here to there around it. So from here, you can go around the throw rather than all the way out and hit it. That around the throw right there is I don't know, kind of critical. Good luck. Good luck. That's a tough one. That was an awesome question, though. So what was I talking about right before that? Hyzer and hyzer straight. Self-curving, self-correcting curve, blah, blah, blah. All right. So let's see. What else we got? So 18 months, I'm just talking about like big Frisbee work. Don't do big Frisbee work. Don't do intense Frisbee work at all if you don't know what you're doing with a dog that's under 18 months. You know, it should be exploratory. It should be small scale. It shouldn't be loaded with competitive intent, you know. If you're if you have experience, you know, loading it with competitive intent is no big deal, right? As long as you do a good job. You're your dog's coach. You're your dog's parent. You're the general manager of the team, right? You're your dog's quarterback. And every one of those people needs to do a good job to safeguard their athlete, their friend, their kid, their partner, right? So you have to do a good job and not overdo it. Not suggesting you can't jump at all. I'm just suggesting, thank you, Eppie. That's super sweet. I can't reach it. Thank you. Wow. You're very good. You're like quite the union worker, right? Yeah, you make work, right? You totally will. You totally will. Okay, so what else? Let's see. Let's do the other camera. So what else? What else have we got? Yeah, I have. It is completely possible to go 40 meters. I think 40 meters with that throw, anybody doing it correct could hit that. Anybody who's doing it mechanically correct. I've made that throw at however many meters 95 yards is. 88 meters, 88 and a half, something like that. Lots of meters with an overhand wrist flip. Longest one I caught was in the 80s. Oh, yeah. Body roll. I was working the body roll. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, just going to do, so I want to work juggle, and I want to work my body roll. I was doing this earlier, and this is what kind of made me think, well, it's Thursday. We should do a throwing Thursday thing and fucking grab ass and do some shit. If anyone wants to call in with some, if anybody's throwing, you want to call in and share the screen with me, we can throw together. We can do some shit together. You guys should do that. If anyone wants to, just hit me up above and I'll give you the link. I don't have it. I do have it handy. Hang on, just in case anybody wants to do that. We can do fidgets or whatever together if you want to call in. Just give me a sec. We can test this out. This is, after all, a, whatchamacallit? A studio check. There you go. If you call in, I'll try and bring you in. There might be an echo. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so Eppie, go. Up, up. Down. All right, I'll just leave him there. Pretend that that shit really happened. All right, so what I want to do is I want to go juggle, 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 body roll, juggle, juggle, juggle. And I used to be able to do it really well. There's some really good video of me doing it. And I just haven't done it in a long time. And I'm old. My body doesn't move really well. My eyes aren't as good. There's a whole bunch of shit like that. So we got juggle, 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 right? And I can go underneath. That's kind of cool, right? Oh, watch out. So juggle, 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 underneath, right? Underneath, cascade, back to the juggle. All right. So a little warmed up. And what I want to do is I'm going to go to the body roll. You didn't juggle unless you catch it. When you start, it's 1, 2, 3, catch. You juggled, right? 1, 2, 3, catch, you juggled. Once you do that, then you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, I did 2. And you're off to the races. If it doesn't matter if you do like 10 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh shit, you didn't juggle. You want to get that finish, you want to get that catch. So just kind of tuned a couple of those up real quick. Do 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 do. Supposed to make that catch. Hang on, let me do something here. I'm gonna put on some music. Now I'll put on Smoothie. I do have other music. I don't have it available right now. So I like to try and monkey with the rhythm. Try and find something here. Ba, 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 ba. This really low juggle here is super tough, right? Big high juggle, much easier. All right, we're warmed up. So I'm gonna go juggle, 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 body roll. Haha, awesome. Juggle, 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 body roll to the juggle. And as long as I catch, I'm gonna stick with the juggle, right? Even if I don't get it, I caught it, I'm gonna stick with that. There we go. I only have 2. Now I'm gonna go 1, 2, boom, as if it were the juggle, and I'll catch. 1, 2, boom. Now I'm down to 1. Oh, and I'll go back to the juggle, right? And I'll do 10 of these. And if I were anal, I would try and figure out what my percentage is. I'll just know by the feeling of whether it was good or not. Whoops. Oh, took it in the chin. Boom. Come on. Like, well, you guys will see it in a couple weeks. You guys will see it in a couple weeks for sure, because this is what I'm doing. I'm playing Frisbee. That's what's happening here. Well, that was quick. Boom. 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 Come on, Ron. Boom. So here's what I think is kind of cool here. I'm going to chase this thing all around. Super funny. Getting a variation, like I could just stand and do this over and over, right? And I may or may not experience success, but I'm not going to really generate any flow. I'm not going to have anything really on the line as to whether or not I have to do it. I need to do this. I wanna do it with the frickin' 3 so I can keep juggling and kick ass, right? Ba, ba, ba. So I'm down to 2. And now I'll back chain the 3. 1, 2, boom. And that back chain, every time I do that back chain, boom, boom, and hit it, I get that much closer to doing the 3. That's how we finish, 2, 3. And then bang. Go here, boom. And then I'll try one more. Anyway, I would do probably 10 of those and then chill. I think that was 4 or 5. This is a really long sequence, especially with a multiple thing. Normally I would just do juggle, juggle, juggle and try the trick, but I really need to train, right? So that's why I kind of put this 1, 2, 3, I drop 1, I go for the 2 with the back chain, and then I'm actually gonna do the back chain with the 3rd one. Here we go. Doom, boom. But I'm gonna kick ass here first. Fucking kick ass. Oh. Ah. So we have 1, 2, 3. Oh wait. That is 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that would be the back chain. And then we have 2, 3. 2, 3. And that would be the back chain. Hopefully that makes sense. I think I just confused the shit out of everyone because I totally confused the shit out of me. So juggling, right? The idea is to finish with the discs in your hand. And then I think the cool thing about this little session I did here is that I kept it interesting for me, right? Like, so I had everything on the line for the juggle, right? I want to do this with the juggle. So I was really trying to catch that every time. And it was fun, right? And then from here, can't believe I blew that. So now I want to go boom, pow, body roll. And that isn't it. What is it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? So yeah, it is just 2, 3. Oh, that's way faster though. That is a big deal, by the way. The fact that I was doing 1, 2, hitch, then making the throw, like that's helpful. It really made it much easier. But it isn't 1, 2, 3, right? It isn't the same as 1, 2, 3, which is where my body roll's happening on that one. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, back body roll. Almost. Do the same kind of exercise here. Do. All right. And then do. That's actually pretty fucking good. I haven't done that in a long time. Certainly not that well. I was just trying to catch at the neck here. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom. And all I'm trying to do is catch at the neck. I'm definitely not going to try and finish with the arm coming through because I'll never get that. So I'll do it with that broken hitch, ba-boom, boom, boom, catch. Yes, good Ron. Ba-boom, boom, catch. And again, I'm setting that criteria as a catch here because I can hit it. Boom, 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 right? Do. Oh, that's a bummer. No, I don't even want to do it anymore. Don't even want to do it anymore. I've totally lost interest. There's a percentage. So 30%. You're the big tough guy. I'm the little sissy. We have play fight sessions, 2 dogs, right? We have play fight sessions. I will continue to play with you as long as I win, quote unquote win, 30% of the time or more. If I don't win 30% of the time, if I never ever win, I will quit playing with you, right? And so there's that 30% number that's from some white paper. Sounds close, right? I looked at the paper, it wasn't crap. I didn't see anything terrible with it. But that 30% of the time. So when I was doing this juggling, like I was pretty unsuccessful. And then I got excited, right? Oh, it's awesome. I did one, I did the 4 or 5, and you guys were like, whoa, that's fucking slick. And I was like, yeah, it's just slick, right? And then whew, I crashed and burned way below that 30%, and I didn't even want to do it anymore, right? So that's why you want to have multiple criteria to hit. Also, so let's say I'm gonna do I do sets of 10, right? So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 body roll, catch, and that's it. If I drop it, I'm gonna pick it up and repeat, right? Essentially, instead of trying to learn how to do this, I'm now testing what I have done over the last 10 minutes, right? So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, body roll, catch. That was awesome, right? My criteria will be the body roll. So right now I'm 1 for 1. So the criteria is that I body roll and it goes up. I'm not even gonna go to the catch right now. So here we go. I'm in a bad spot here. You guys can see me, right? I'm having trouble. So boom, boom, boom. Body roll, not up. 1 for 2. And I'm gonna go up to 10, that'll give me a percentage. 2, 3. 2 for 3, it went up. Again, that's the only criteria I care about. 2 for 4. I'm shooting for 70% or better. 3. 3 for 5. 4 for 6. 4 for 7. 4 for 8. Come on. 4 for 9. 5 for 10, right? So 50%, not my target of 70%. So I'm gonna do something easier. So I'm gonna do boom, 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 3 for 4, 4 for 5, 5 for 6, 5 for 7, 6 for 8, 7 for 9, 8 for 10. Fuck yeah, I am a badass. And now, 1, 2, 3, 1 for 1, 3, 2 for 2, 2 for 3, 3 for 4, 4 for 5, 4 for 6, 4 for 7. Come on now. Gotta get there. 5 for 8. 6 for 9. 7 for 10. Bingo, right? I just want to play games like that, right? Question for you guys before I go up and go back through chat. Type 1 if that looked like work. or 0 if that looked like play. Look like both? Yeah, there was a little bit of both going on, right? But hopefully you get the idea that I wasn't drilling the shit out of it, you know? And when I finished that thing that I was good at, I kicked ass, like, right? And it wasn't like an act. It wasn't me. It wasn't me believing anything about it. It was what I just did, right? And that is super powerful. We need to do that as humans. A lot of times we do that well for our dogs, right? But we don't do that well for ourselves. Ah, Facebook user. So the work, yeah, it was talking and moving it all is not at all easy. All right, let's cruise back through chat and see what we got going on here. Oh, son of a pup, guys. I'm sorry. Hang on. Jeez Louise. It's in the other scene. Hang on. There we go. So chat's here now. It's a bummer. You guys were supposed to see all the chat. Oh well. Now you'll see the chat. You guys can type and it'll come up here. Okay, so that is music I made. It's a knockoff of can't remember. Bop 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 bop. Something I listen to all the time. Something I play all the time. All right. So, what do we got? Anything else we want to hit on in terms of throwing? It's on the, if you look up the Memerolls, it's on the Memerolls. You should be able to catch it there. I'll put, dude, I have a production studio now. Quality's still looking good. Does it look kind of like high HD video? I think it's fucking awesome. I'm super stoked. Ooh, we need Savage Eppie on the screen. Savage Eppie. There he is. Which throw, Peter? Or which, who, can you give me an English translation of your name? And which throw are you talking about here? I'll pull that up. It's a good conversation to have. Brushes, yeah, we could talk about brushes. We'll save brushes for another time, though. That's a whole doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Savage Eppie. Do-do-do. There we go. Peter Blerman, your throw are very different. Are you talking about the overhand wrist flip? No, what throw? Yeah, I know Peter. So yeah, so there are. That's great, Amber. Let's do that because I think you're going to find that there are. What I laid out was like a distance release. That has lots of Z's that you can throw super, super hard and that is not going to turn and roll over, right? There are several ways we can make this throw. So the way that it's made most often in freestyle and best is to, let me see here. No, we'll go with this one. We'll go with the other camera here. 2, right? So Eppie, up, chill. So the overhand wrist flip in freestyle is a pop and pull back. And I want it to hover at that spot, right there, right? So what I'm doing there is I'm ripping out to the front, out here, and then I'm tearing it back. I'm throwing it 40, 50 yards, and I'm tearing 30 or 40 of them off, right? I'm ripping it out here, and I'm tearing it off. So the problem with that, did you see that fade off to the right, that hyzering out? You have to deliver this throw. The overhand wrist flip has to be delivered, right? So that means what I did on all of those is I ripped it real hard and pulled it back, but I left it here. And when I pulled back, it was before it was delivered. What I want to do is I want to get to the delivery point, crack, and then I want to pull it back. So this throw has to be delivered, right? If I don't deliver it, it'll fade off to the right. Bang, it's got to get to there and come back. And that floater there is pretty much what you see in freestyle, that controlled floater, bang, and they rip it back and it goes poof, and hovers and floats, right? So that'd be 8 to 20 yards maybe 8 to 25, 30 yards for that. The throw that Yachi makes, that big long overhand wrist flip, is an exaggerated version of that. It's just, it's a hyper, it's got a lot of Z's on it. He throws it up there. It's a distance shot that's got distance pulled off of it in favor of stability and float. It's a super cool throw, by the way. So that floater has us ripping forward, hitting, and then pulling back. If we want to throw far, we want to clunk towards the target. And that clunk is what's going to rip this out. So I'll throw it 1, clunk, right? As soon as it gets out there, that's when it comes out. Bang, right? And that's essentially going to go 40 yards. Bang. Easy, easy 40 yards. Bang. Bang. You see that finish? And that's going to drive out there. Bang. It's going to drive out there towards the target. When we hit here, that sets the spin. So you can throw it with snap, stop and crack it back, or you can throw it by burying it at the finish and letting that be the spin point. Both of them are, you probably need to be able to do both of them. So what do we got? Yeah. Let's see. Hyzer. Right? Let me see. Ouch. So terrible. So hyzer, I'm going to rip to here. I'll go to the 2. Bang, right? There, and it'll crack. Notice that it cracks like up to the corner of the garage there, yeah? Bang. Anheuser, I'll go to the 1. I'm going to throw it there, right? That's going to curve in the direction that it's spinning. Anheuser at the 1. Anheuser at the 1. Come on, Ron. Right? And then I can go hyzer, Anheuser, straight. Right? Hyzer, Anheuser, straight, if I can do all three of those. Again, we want to bury the target. If you're throwing far, you just bury the target hard with a little hyzer. If you're throwing short, deliver it and pull back. There you go. Yep. So that's awesome, Amber. Yeah. So I need to leave that up longer. It's not staying up long enough. I'm not doing a good job. That's why it's a studio check. That's why it's a studio check. Hey, Amber, would you write that down? Restream chat. Send it to me. Thank you, Ace of Hogan. You're my favorite blog person, or my favorite live stream competitor, or my live stream participant. So awesome. So Amber said, no wonder it works better when I was trying to hover it. Yeah, so the problem that people have when they try and throw this far, person who worked with Yachi and mentioned Peter Blurm, who has not given me a whatchamacallit, English translation of their name. The biggest problem is that people throw it and they keep going, right? So if I throw it and keep going, I'm going to throw a roller. Do you see it turning and rolling over? You can see it. It's going to roll over. It's going to do Anheuser naturally, right? And so people will go like this, and it'll roll over. It might go far, it might go funky, right? What you want to do is you want to crack it at the target. Bang, deliver to the target. If you swing through, you just roll it over, and you take away your spin and snap. All right. Watch out. No, not here. Put it in on notes or something and send it to me on the site. Yeah, all of that, Ace of Hogan. If you pull through here, did you see it go Anheuser a little bit? Right? It's because my impetus is out there. I don't want it out there. My impetus is there. That's where the snap comes from, right? So I want to make this throw from back here to there. From back here to there, right? If I pull from here and I throw it out that way, that does me no good. There's another place where people get in trouble is when they start the hardest here. Rah! And now their hips are open and they're shot and they can just do this winky little fucking thing with their arm, right? You want to accelerate. Here, accelerate down the line. It's slow at the beginning. It's slack. Can't see anything happening. Then it gets here and it goes crack. Right? It's slow, crack, bang. And the spin comes from there. Look at how fast that's moving. I couldn't flick. Look at that. Look at how weenie that is. Ooh, as hard as I can flick it. Rah, rah. Right? Watch this. Bang, bang. You see it? 1,000,000 miles an hour. So your arm getting to the front. Here it is with the overhand wrist flip. Bang. You can see the snap. Side arm. Oops. You need so side arm. Bang. Right? floating backhand, bang. Overhand wrist flip, bang. Yeah? You see it, crack. All right, and I was talking about the Hadouken. So everything in Frisbee, take two. Everything in Frisbee is magic, right? Complete magic. Right? That's bullshit. Ooh, there's a shit ton. There's a shit ton. If you know a lot about golf, there's a hit, crack. What I'm talking about is the hit, yeah? And in golf, it happens here, and it happens further. Happens out here. If you get out here with a dog disc, you are rolling the end. The dog disc, in disc golf, when you're throwing and you release like here, you release early, it's called a slip. Your arm goes and the disc, and it goes far, but it doesn't go nearly as far as when you crack, hit that right there, yeah. If you hit that with a dog disc, it's a roller. And what we want to do is we want to hit there. And we essentially, we throw with a slip. And we throw with a shit ton of hyzer. Our discs would be like -10 in terms of stability. So, yeah, right? That's a Hadouken. And if you're in the right position, it literally looks like I turn around and shoot it out of my hands. You know what I mean? My whole, every time I plan a routine and it's in it, I have to figure out where the judges are going to be and set it up in the proper direction. I don't like to show the judges the trick on that. I like it to, I like it to go like this and boom, with me screaming Hadouken! So funny. Anyway, probably blew everyone's fucking, woke up the family, right, Eppie? Frisbee's a bunch of fake shit, guys. It's smoke and mirrors. You know, the Frisbee does the magic. All you have to do is get it spinning. Right? All you have to do is get it spinning. So, let's see. Anybody have anything? This has been super fun. I'm totally it's Throwing Thursday every Thursday. So, you guys can load up on questions and shit like that, and I'll do whatever throwing stuff we need to do. I definitely need to practice. This was at once horrible and awesome, right? It was horrible because I was so shitty at it. Oh, my camera died, hang on. Oh no, I didn't charge any of the other batteries. Son of a pup. Huh, I don't have my main camera for a while. What can I use? What can I use? Sorry, it'll be 1 sec. I have to figure out a way to charge the camera. If I take down the GoPro, that's so funny. Yeah, I'll pull that. I'll put that in, and I'll turn that off. We'll let that charge for like 10 minutes, and then we'll run the computer into the dirt. How's that sound, guys? Sound like a plan? Right. So, all right, see ya, Amber. Super fun. Ace of Hogan, thank you. Thanks for the super awesome compliments. I appreciate them for sure. Don't stop doing that awesome stuff. For anybody else anybody else out here? Last chance to hit on anything you want. If you guys would like to participate in the stream via chat, you'll need to friend or friggin' follow or like or something like that. Restream, sorry, I'm trying here. Once you do that, I'm going to send you a link here in a second that has it. Once you do that, hey, Ace of Hogan, would you remember this URL? Write it down, and would you drop this restream.io/FB? Maybe check it out for me and make sure it's correct. And then if you would drop it every once in a while in the chat, that would be super awesome. And Amber, same thing, yeah. Any of you guys who are regulars here, if you guys would do that, that would be terrific. I think I'm over here now. Am I over here? Where am I at? I'm over here. Yeah, I'm over here now. So we'll get some stuff. Sidearm, skip, grip, and tricks. Dude, you got that. It will be a little, maybe I'll set up outside. We'll plan for that. So here, hang on, let me field that real quick. So, oh gosh, so crazy. I like having 3 screens, I have to tell you. I'm completely lost though. So we will cover sidearm, skip, grip, and tricks. Sidearm, overhand wrist flip, under the leg, behind the back, skips in general. There's a really good article and video on, hang on. Give me, somebody, give me, 2-minute timer. That'd be funny. I wish I had one. Hang on. Let me see. YouTube. I don't want to lose this video though. Your channel. So skips. It's a pretty good video actually. How to skip and roll a disc. All right, I'm going to, I'll tell you what, you guys watch this. I will prepare, I'll need a little more distance to be able to skip. I'll open up the studio door, I'll throw it on the driveway, we'll skip some shit, man. I'll show you some cool stuff. But in the meantime, you guys, oh geez, that's not gonna work. I can't play it through YouTube or my computer will puke. I don't have that much internet. Don't have that much internet. I'm gonna see if I have the video here on my laptop. I probably don't. I don't. It is on YouTube. I'll share the link. I was gonna go ahead and play it, but I can't. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fire up a Memeroll here. Come on, Ron. I don't know where my mouse goes. I think that's it. So you guys can check out that skip and roll. Check that out, and then I'll reference it next week on Throwing Thursday, skip and roll day. So we'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna play us out with a Memeroll. Give me one sec. Come on, Ron. I don't know where I'm going. Do-do-do. Let's see, Memeroll number 9. Number 9. I don't want that one. Don't want that one. Eppie. Eppie. Come on, handsome. Oh yeah, you ready? You ready? Let's go. Twist. Oh, you better get it. Ouse. Yes, ouse. Yes, good man. You ready? Wait right there. Scoot. Wait right there. Off. Through. Fish. Go. Go. Good. Hadouken. Yes, ouse. Mackay. Oh, Mackay. Yeah, that dude's a badass. Through. Right there. Wait. Jiggy twist. Good. Through. Ready? Mauka. Mauka, go! Water, oh God. All right, you ready? Mine. Mine. Dude. Ready? Wait right there. Yes, house. Fish. Good stall. Oh, get up there. Off. Eppie. Woo. You don't even care. You're not even going to save me. What kind of dog are you? You should save me, Eppie. See you guys. Oh, I missed it. I'll do better.